1 of the Ps4 playoffs, and it's between the High Elves of Serious Jests, Beat Street, against an Amazon team called Chaqua from the Super Sub Ramstein. Can the Super Sub knock out one of the best High Elf players on the Sea Ladder? And we're at Serious Jests Stadium, Swag Central. There's a wizard in play, and this was done this morning, so I have no idea. Where other ones, when I do the highlights, I know the result most of the time. This one, I have no idea who won. So this one's quite an exciting one, because I have no idea. So the Chaqua champions, Ramstein 119, can he be the Super Sub and get it done? The toss is done, and the Amazons win the toss, and they will defend. Chaqua roll 11 on the fan factor +9. Oh, it's even Stevens then, because Thingy rolled 9 +11, so it's certainly been the luck of the draw. Right, Babes. Serious Jess has got Babes. So obviously, Serious Jess was the underdog here. His team was absolutely battered. Oh god, there's no bench either side. He's got a wrestle tackle piece there. Must admit, very brave letting the High Elves go first when you've got no bench. But hey, 2 loners. I suppose if you're playing against these next, you'd probably want Ramstein to get through, because obviously don't know much about him, do we? And Elves being Elves could certainly do some crazy stuff. Where Amazons, pitch invasion. It looks like the Elves got the best of that by 1 player. But the good thing is with pitch invasions is if you're going to lose players, you hope the ones who are lost are on the front line. So, you know. Oh, there's a pout. Armour holds. My last 2 games on the Sea Ladder on the PC, I've actually played against Zons. And both players very well positioned. And they had guard. All the blitzers had guard. And early on, you put... Oh, double 1! He likes to roll them double 1s as Jesty. And early doors, if you get your blitzers with guard, even just guard, they're just a pain in the backside, because they just dodge all over the place, reposition and kick the crap out of you. Now I'm Orcs, so you know if they can do that to Orcs, they do it to anybody. But the problem with Zon, especially on the Ps4 at the moment, is there's so many chuffs and dwarfs, and that is their weakness, isn't it? So it puts a lot of people off. Oh, armor break. He's got a pile on, surely he's got a pile on. Oh, and he gets him as well. A nice juicy injury. And that's one of them down. There's no bench either side, so it's now 11v10. So great start for the Zons. Obviously the kick is too deep to put much pressure on. But, you know, that is a great start. Now here comes the tackle piece as we expected on the very juicy target here. Oh, he wanted better than that. Oh, and it's another one. Is he going to re-roll this? He is. I remember in the good old days, very young days of the Champs Ladder, where Serious Jess used to take sure hands on his High Elf. Maybe because he's agility 5, he thinks he's too posh to have sure hands. But bit of a testing stat, hasn't it, been for Jesty? There we go. Now then, there goes that guard. Something I've learned since we... Well, I mean, I could have possibly learned on the Ps4 if obviously many people watched it. But yeah, PC players, the French like playing Amazons for some reason, and They have so much guard, and it's really impressed me the way they play it. I mean, I played this French dude. He only lost one game in about 7 games, and I beat him 3-0. But it's still a tough match because just the way he positioned all his Amazons. As long as they don't fail the dodges much, they are really dangerous. Now, he sort of decided, you know what, if you want the TD, you can have it. I don't think he's... Oh, that's silly! Oh, that's very silly. Why would you do that? And then he goes and bases him. Why would you do that? Oh, that's why! Wow! What a huge play! The apple comes straight out. It will be back next round. That was an all-in play, because if that hadn't have broke armor, then you should have picked up and throw it anyway. Wow, huge risk. That now makes more sense. Uh-oh. I think you've made him angry. Oh, only stun though. But yeah, it's not going Jester's way at the moment. He's running back. Don't forget though, Jester still has his own wizard, because they've both got 3 wizards. I don't like the call of the wizard being done. Oh my word, another one! He's rolled another one! Oh wow, and another one. Oh my word. I'm sure there's a lot of cursing going on in the Jest household at the moment, and rightly so. This is why I don't play elves, because when I do, this is what I do. I roll ones. I didn't even see that guy up there. I still don't like the wizard being used. I'll be honest, but hey, it's made him use his apple, I suppose. Oh, another pow coming on from the loner. That was a bit risky for the one now, but doesn't matter. That's another whooping. And the women are kicking the elf's ass. Here comes a dodge. Oh, here we go. This is beautiful play from the Amazons. Here we go. This is big. He needs to take him out. Oh, she falls over. She gets the second one though. Oh wow! And it's all the Zon's way. But you don't need to pile on there. Will the ball fall into their hands just as an added insult? No, it doesn't. Now we're going to see the wizard from Ps4. Yeah, is it a fireball? Is it? No, it's... Oh, look what it is. Oh, this is crazy. This is absolute crazy. What a game this is. Gets the pow. Can he get a removal? He's still waiting for his face. Zon removal. This may be it. It is. Finally gets a removal. And more importantly, that gives him a bit of breathing space because, hey, you know, one's stunned, the other one's removed. Oh, no, well, let's roll another one. Wow. Is there any way you could save that? Oh, you can't. You one off. Oh, I mean, Tim, try and save that bad boy. The Zon's playing really top play here. Trying to get the interceptions in if need be. Because there's no thrower in the team. Maybe he's one of those who got injured or got killed or something. I don't know. Because he had a rough few... where's this catcher going? Oh, yeah. Is that a one die? Lovely. Oh, I like the positioning from Ramstar. I must admit, I can't really remember playing Ramstar much. But, you know, I'm impressed. I've been very impressed in the early doors I've seen of him. Both wizards have gone now. So, in a way, his wizard, in the end, wasn't so bad, was it? Because he's made Jester use his wizard. Usually you like to be the last one to use wizard, don't you? But where's he going now? He's trying to run away for safety. He needs to do something with his agility 5 piece, who's dangerously on there. Oh god, this is brave. I know it's only two. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at that. So, Apo's been used, 1 injured, 1 KO'd, and obviously he's been Apo'd. And the Amazons still have their Apo, and they've only got 1 out. So... oh, he's left... oh, go on then, have a bit more! Oh, there's another one gone! Oh, there you go. Girl power is totally up for it today. Diving tackle on there, beautiful. Just got to make sure it doesn't overcommit, make sure he gets all the lanes done as best he can. Oh, here she comes. Oh, this is lovely. This reminds me of the bloody Alamo. They're surrounded. What can Jess do? Well, this is what he's going to do. He's going to fight his way out. That's a nice juicy power on the thrower. Have a bit of this thrower. Oh, but it's just a stun. That's been the difference, hasn't it? Both teams have broken armour, but Jest's high elves have only been able to do stuns, where the Amazons have been able to just splat them. My apologies for people who are messaging me. Obviously, because the highlights thing, I've got the sidebar off just in case anyone decides to be a twat and lets everybody else know the score is. So I'm not really ignoring you, honest. To be fair, usually nobody watches these until later on, because I obviously make them aware of these highlights. But this game was played, I think it was 4:30 this morning, so obviously not many people would have been around to have seen this. But I must admit, I've been really impressed with the Amazons. Obviously, Jesty doing his best now to sort something out. I mean, me personally, I'd be blitzing this loner and getting this diving tackle on that thrower. That health. Seems the best way. Now he'll get some brownie points if he does that. Oh, well done, Mr. Ramstein. You get some Bernie Brown points. Oh, he's got to reroll it. And it's a double 1. Oh, and it's injured as well. Oh, wow, that was huge, because even if it had been prone there, even if it had kept prone right there as a stun, that would have made it so much harder for this elf. But all of a sudden, there is a gap. Oh, I would have wanted that. Oh, he's gone that way. Oh, I didn't expect that. Is he going to hand it off to the learner? Tell you what, he is, you know. Wow. Ballsy. He's like, you know what, I've rolled a lot of ones, but I don't give a shit. It's time to throw this ball and pray that we get a good... Oh, the learner's doing better than most. Oh, but as per usual, there's a 1 in there. He goes for his last reroll. Surely not a double 1. It isn't. And all of a sudden, the wonderful play from Serious Jest. Is it going to get him out of trouble? And I'll tell you what, it'd be really impressive if he scores. Not much has gone right for him this half. To be fair, the Amazons haven't done much wrong, are they? And what's he going to blitz with? This is the safe option. And that's the risky option. Sure. And he's going for the safe option. And he does have it. Whoa, hey, oh. Is that an extra? Oh, he's got him. Got him good. Boom! Oh, look where the ball goes. Beautiful. That's just perfectly where he wants the ball to go. He tags on to the loner. And them two are just going to have a little fight in the floor. And the position is so beautiful. I love this guy. Ramstan, I like this guy. He diving tackles that guy, because that's the guy who needs diving tackle. Obviously, that's been marked there. And there's another fail. And the defense holds for a very impressive Amazon team. Now, is there any way to add insult by scoring themselves? Yes, there is. If they do it, we don't know. Well, that helps. Boom! Have a bit of that. Luckily for Jester, the armour finally holds for once. power's raining in again. Bang! Another one goes down. Now then. Is he going to go... Oh, yeah, might as well have a cheeky push on this elf as well. Nice bit of piling on coming if need be. Here comes the piling on. Have a bit of that. Oh, it's a knockout. Baby Swipe gets knocked out. And, here we go. Ball is picked up beautifully. Wow, this is ballsy. He's gone for the handoff there. He gets it well. Needs to dodge. He does. Holy shit balls. This is amazing play. Goes for the lovely throw. She falls. Oh, she drops it. Stop being a daft cow and catch it. Oh, she doesn't. And the controller goes out the window. And bloody Nora. Oh, that should have been a TD. He got the Bernie dice at the end there. Oh, man. Serious Jess will say that was justice for sure. But wow, what a first half. Really, really, I mean, obviously we know how good Serious Jess is. I didn't know much how good Ramstein is, but Ramstein, sir, I am a fan if you play like that most of the time. And well, oh man, that's a ball break. You do everything else and you get to that point, a 3+ with a reroll in hand. Just hand the ball off as he did, score, job's a good one. And she failed. Now, if it had called her a postwoman, she would have caught it and should have scored, because postmen and postwomen always deliver. So the elves have got a chance then, because the Zons didn't get it done. Both wizards have gone. The Zons have the numbers. Ironically, they're the team with armor 7. But they have got obviously more protection with the dodge. So he's doing a very physical LOS here. So he's praying that he doesn't get the blitz on him, because that would be pretty bad. Here we go then. Oh, Beat Street gets an extra reroll. He'll like that because the way it's all be. Oh, what a kick as well. So is this going to be the High Elves half? Good start. Extra reroll. Great kick. To me, if he was going to just push them forward, then he didn't need all them on the line. He just needed enough on the line for the 2D. Oh, and there you go. Another one knocked out, just a loner, but it's another elf off the pitch. Oh, here we go. Here comes that killer. What a piece this is. You know what, Mr. Two-Step? How about a dead step? Oh, not the first time he's going to pile on, obviously. Oh, Two-Step is still on the pitch. I thought she should have fouled then. And the positioning coming in really well now. Serious Jess certainly does have a game on his hands here. And the Amazon picks up quite nicely. No problem. I think she was the one who dropped the handoff, wasn't she? So she's got a lot to do in this second half. Right, what can Jesty do? Let's try and get some of these women off the pitch. Have a bit of that. Bang. Takes it like a champ. AV7, tell you what, it always seems to be the hardest thing to break. Yeah, he's not going to die wandering here, is he, Jesty? He's going to try and do some sort of screen. Unfortunately, the position he's in, it's not going to be a very good one. I can see this agility foul thing getting slapped. But Amazons aren't very quick. They only move 6. Ooh, a few GFRs coming in there, Jesty. So, oh, yep, there goes the ones again. And you can let that one go. Oh, almost. Oh, that would have been a ball breaker, wouldn't it? Oh, wouldn't that have been a ball breaker if that had gone? So yes, sadly, I'm at work tonight. Boo. So I'm just trying to get through a few of the round 1 games. After this one, I'll have about 5-10 minute break, and then I'm going to come back with the Skaven one against the Khemri. Nintendo versus Duran to see who is the lucky guy. Oh, 2000 is KO'd. Who is the lucky guy to face Killbull and that lovely Chof killing team. But this is he going to throw this? It looks like he's got. This is risky because if this throw doesn't work, but maybe he thinks it's the only thing he's got. Here we go then. Oh, 2GFRs like it's no tomorrow. And there goes the accurate, what helps. It's a lovely pass. And, oh, wow, great player. And all of a sudden, they look nicely safe and tucked up. Ramstan, what a coach. Oh, and even that doesn't work. That'll be frustrating for Jesty. He can tag the ball if he wants to be inside. You know what? Rather not with that guy having guard. So, with this game going down this morning, there's only 2 games to go. Now, one of them games goes down on Saturday. The only problem we have as she gets slapped is the Techno Necro game. What's the Necro team versus Kislev team? We cannot get a Kislev coach at the moment. So, if we don't get a Kislev coach, he will get a bye. And I am running out of Kislev coaches to ask. Right then. This is looking ominous. Can Serious Jest, who has been a Sea Ladder finalist and has usually done pretty well with his high elves. He's knocked out a lot of big names over the years. Is it his time to be the big name getting knocked out? Jesty always plays the underdog role, what I've taken off the master. But I think a lot of people would have said he was favourites for this. I would have done, just because I don't know who Ramstan is. So, I mean, obviously I didn't tip anyone in this, but if I did, it would have been Jesty. And, oh god, it does have an agility 5 piece though, so maybe he could possibly crash in there. There you go. There's a double pow. Surely he needs to get some removals now. They just will not break. Obviously, so last night we saw Dave's Undead crush kills his lizards, and we also saw a very impressive performance from the Bay Bears Skaven against the Vampires of Allsop. So basically, the coaches who were not the coaches what didn't qualify and only qualified because somebody decided they couldn't be bothered to accept. Well, either accept the ticket or couldn't be bothered to play their game. The guys who have come in have, Bay Bears won. Techno Necro might get a bye. And the way it's looking at the moment, the Zons look pretty good to be winning this game. And tell you what, there's another armor break. And that's another KO. And this is looking almost like the last rites for the High Elves here. And it's such a shame. It's such a... Oh, look at that. And you know what? Might as well have a 1-die power bar at it. And you know what? Are we going to get a removal? No, just a stun. We do talk about this, and I'm not the only one talking about this, where they say, it doesn't matter about your record, you've just got to get to the playoffs in the most healthy shape as possible. And this High Elf team had only lost 1 game all season. I think they played some 12, 13 games undefeated. He then decided to play 1 more game against Gedley's Bretts, and he lost a few players. And here comes a foul coming in. Oh, and he gets rid of the killer. And, he's come to the playoffs. As it stands at the moment, he could make me eat my words here, but as it stands at the moment, he's going out. I mean, how brave do the Zons want to be here? Because I would be worried about that agility 5 piece, I'll be brutally honest. Oh, it's another armor break though. A stun's still pretty good at this late stage. Oh, guard comes in again, but doesn't knock him down. The problem is it's a blood sidestepper, and there is no tackle. Here he goes right in! Looking for some magic! Oh, look at that! Who needs tackle? It's a one-die pow! The ball scatter's pretty good, but you know what? He's going to go for it anyway. He needs a 4-place pickup. He's going to try and do some magic. He's done it! Oh, look at this! The High Elves! If he throws it out the High Elves, there's a chance. What? No, he's not. I can't throw it, can he? Because it's blitzed. Wow! The Zons will be like, no! We had this game won! But they have got a wrestle piece. Oh, why would you move him first? He's trying to make it safe as possible just in case this goes wrong. Because this is definitely going to be a re-roll, isn't it? If he doesn't get him down first. Here we go then. Can he get it? Yes, he can! That tackle comes in. Armour 7's not in. Go! And he's injured. That's what you get for taking the ball off a lady. And you can miss next game. Doesn't really matter because I don't think they're going to be there. As the ball bounces all over the place. Who wants it? Oh, the High Elf could have been a hero. Doesn't take it though. And there's diving tackle on him. It's a hard 6, isn't it? Something like, no, it's not. It's a 4+ to dodge out. Then a 4+ to catch. 2+ to dodge out. Oh, man. Almost. Oh, well, I think this is a bit bizarre, but you know what? He's a bit scared. He wants the ball. And you shall have the ball. Oh, dear. And the diving tackle works beautifully. He's gone for the re-roll. Can it work this time? No, it can't. And no, it does. It does work. The one die comes in, but unfortunately not this time. And he pushes him in, pushes her in to score. And that was the reason why I would not have gone for the ball, just because of that. And what he's basically done, he has given... Oh, look at that go. He's given the High Elves really what should have only had 110 a bit more time. So maybe that's the first real mistake from Ramstan. Very shrewd play from Serious Jest. He gets 2 of his players back. The killer doesn't come back either, but hey, he's got the numbers. So let's see how good this defense is going to be. There's more than enough High Elves here to score. How much of a mistake was that by the Amazons? Didn't, you know, it was always going to be a tough one. Hi Rooney and hi Media. Yeah, poor Serious Jest. He's not going to give up though. That was a veteran's move, wasn't it, from Jesty there? And she's got kick, so she'll just kick to the side probably. And high kick though, that'll help Jesty. So just a little bit of good fortune coming in here for Jesty, because that would have been an absolute ball ache to get that ball back if he didn't get a high kick. Can he screen it off? That's the thing. Can Serious Jest pull off an amazing... Not with the rolls of what he won. If this is a 1 or a 2, this game is over. And it is over. He rolls a 2, and that will be that. The Amazons will go through to the next round. A very impressive performance from Ramstan. Serious Jest was plagued with bad dice, let's be honest. But, you know... It is what it is, isn't it? Most of these games go down to one team gets the good dice, one team gets the bad dice. And can we get some XP for the ladies? Here we go. Have a bit of a nice pow and a blodgeo, because hell, why not? I'll have a bit of this. And it's a Downrock has been smashed, and he's out of here. And, wow. Really impressed with Ramstan. Don't know much of him, but take a bow, sir. Very aggressive early on with the Wizard. He was unlucky not to score in the first half, was he? It was a 3+ with a brilliant reroll to go 1-0 up, and he failed. Just needed a 3+ there to have any chance of screening off and getting this into overtime. Cheeky one die. He's re-rolled it. He was like, I want to kill more Lyman. Boom. So basically, all Jess can do is try and kill something. And he's like, tasty, accurate thrower. Let's have a bit of that. Can he send one last message to the Amazon? Here we go. Not with that he won't. And he's got no re-rolls. He'll push him on. See if he'll go to one of his players. Nope. One die, doesn't work, and that will be that. There's nothing on the floor, so he can't even foul. He'll go pick up the ball because, hey, it doesn't matter now. Look at this, doesn't matter, and it works. That's about right. He have a throw. Yeah, now the game's done. Everything worked, and there we go. Wow, who saw this coming? Beat Street, the really impressive High Elves who only lost one game all season, coming to the playoffs against the Chaqua champions, who absolutely annihilate them. 15 armor breaks to 6, and 34 blocks, 6 KOs, 3 injuries. They had a beautiful set of dice, and only 2 KOs for Beat Street, and it was always uphill. Ironically, the Wizard Stadium backfired on Serious Jess badly, didn't it? Because he brought, for the second game running as well, because Gadley said, when Gadley obviously killed, I think, Serious Jess movement down piece or something, he said, look, you killed it yourself. You was the one who brought the wizard enhancement in, so it was your wizards. And you know what? It's his own wizard again, what's probably cost him. Because if there wasn't any wizards in the game, you sort of think that his play was safe, and he would probably end up scoring with 2 agility 5 pieces. So, you know, let that be a lesson to people who take wizard enhancements. They can backfire. 28 ones though for Beat Street, 32 sixes, but 28 ones is a killer compared to the only 11 ones for the Amazons. Going for it 60% there for the Chaqua champions. Going for it, look at that, 94% success rate for the elves on GFRs. That is a fucking impressive rate. Probably the only thing what was good, apart from both of the lightning bolts were bang on. But yeah, ouch. I mean, look at that. 13 wins, 3 draws and 1 loss. It was actually 13 wins, 3 draws and no losses. He lost his last game. And you've got to ask, should he have not really played that game? Especially when there's a lot of kill teams about. That was probably a risk trying to play very late on. And he lost some good players. And he's now just being beaten by the Amazons. But the Amazons, like I said, they can be really deadly and annoying. As I've learned. God, look at that team now, a bit busted, isn't it? So, the Beat Street are going. So, what does that mean for the schedule? Let's have a look. It's already been confirmed. So, this game will be resolved on Saturday, one way or another. If this game does not get played, we will be admitting a win there, because this game should have been played by now. The coaches are well aware this game has to be played, or I will play it for them. Simple as. Saturday that goes down, and this is the tricky one, because Techno Necro, the Necro team of Bearzer, who's just come in late because obviously we've been messing about, obviously he could have played all week, can't play Saturday Sunday because it is his girlfriend's birthday, so he's going to struggle to play it. The problem is for him though is I can't find the coach who wants to take the Kislev spot. I've messaged so many coaches now saying, hey man, do you want a free shot of the playoffs? It's for cash. And people are like, well, you know, maybe wash my hair and do my nails, and, you know, I've got to, you know, do stuff like, you know, play games in Season 19 to qualify and not take up my Season 18 playoff spot. And that's the thing what has really surprised me. Some of these guys who refuse to play in the playoffs are actually playing in Season 19. Leslas, that is Leslas's team, he has probably rocked about 20 games in Season 19 already, but decides he doesn't want to take his ticket for the playoff spot. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. The problem is, though, he's playing in Season 19 now, but guess what? You probably ain't going to be qualifying because you're probably going to be getting a ban, mate. unfortunately. All teams who do not accept a ticket this season will be getting hefty bans. They will be messaged, and we're looking probably 2-3 seasons. So it's not a slap on the wrist like it usually is. We're coming down pretty hard because we've had about 4 or 5 of these. And the thing is, they've accepted the ticket. If they haven't accepted the ticket, it's not such a problem. We sort of say, well, all right, you didn't accept the ticket, so that means there could be issues. But I'm not gonna, or the admins, shall we say, we're not gonna respect people who accept the ticket and then just ignore to speak to their opponent or ignore the admins when we message them. We've got so many admins. We speak Spanish, we speak French, we speak Swedish, obviously we speak English. So, we've all tried in different languages, and if they're not, and like I said, we must have sent last about 10, 15 messages, and we got one reply back. Hi. Really? So that game, it's looking more like going to be a bye. Now, I know people don't like bars, and they know it's unfair, but come on, guys. If nobody's going to take the Kislev ticket, then we have to give a bye. It's as simple as that. We cannot give it to another race because the Kislev team finished top of its race, so that spot is only for Kislev. So we cannot go and give it to the next best wildcard. Well, probably something like Gruby's Chaos Dwarf Kill Team. Yeah, that's really fair on the guy who accepted his ticket. So there you go. So that is the highlights of that game. Well played to Ramstein. I was really, really impressed. Unlucky to Series Jest, who basically got out wizard and rolled a lot of ones and outcast. So it was one of those games for him, bless him. So I will be back. I'm going to have a drink, and we'll keep on with our highlights. And the next highlight one will be Nintendo's Rats against Durance Kemri, what was apparently a bit of a bloodbath. So that's the one we'll come back to. So anybody wants to join me, I'll be back in 10 minutes. Von Grunk now then, buddy. I do apologise, I don't have the messages on screen because it's a highlight show, and I don't want people coming in saying, hey man, this guy won 3-0 or whatever, because believe it or not, a lot of people will not know the scores. So that's the reason why I do that. So speak to you in 5-10 minutes, guys. Take care.